So let's talk about some of the miscellaneous AWS AI services which are a part of syllabus for our certification. So for these services, all we need to know is what that service is used for. That's enough of information needed. We don't need to know any more details like what all configurations we have to do, what extra features it has, or we don't have to try a hands-on. These can just come up in scenario-based question. So let's know what that service is used for. So first one is the Amazon Mackie. So this is used for detecting PII within your S3. S3 we know is a storage service in Amazon. So you have to provide it with like a location within your S3, and then it can you will be having let's say a lot of documents over there, right? So it can detect if within the documents there is any personally identifiable information like email IDs, address. Okay, so it can identify that. Next is the Amazon Augmented AI. Okay, it is also known as A2I. So this is basically for human reviews of your AI application. So let's say you have created some AI application, okay, but you want some human to review it. Okay, so in that case, you can use this augmented AI. So this is like uh, it will enable you for human reviews. It cannot like directly do human reviews. Obviously, a human has to involve at the back, right? So it can create like a platform where human can review your application, and then it can give you a platform where you can see the results. Okay, so how it works is Amazon have a lot of contractors for these kind of reviews, as well as let's say you are a company and you have your own employees which you want to use for these human reviews. So both options are possible. So it is just going to provide you a platform to enable the human reviews. Next is the Amazon Comprehend Medical. So we have already seen Amazon Comprehend. Amazon Comprehend Medical is for specially for medical documents. Let's say test reports, physician notes. Okay. So if you have something like this, then you can use the Comprehend Medical. So it can identify some medical specific terms, right? So there would be medical specific terms, there would be specific terms for diseases, there can be specific terms for medicines, which if you use the normal comprehend, it can get confused with those specific terms. But this is specifically trained on medical terms. So you would be easily able to use it up. And it can identify also like these are medicine names, these are disease names, like that. Okay. So you can say it's a custom trained model already provided from Amazon on Comprehend. Similarly, we have Amazon Transcribe Medical. Okay. So transcribe we have seen earlier where we used to convert audio to text. Okay. So here also we would be doing the same thing, but again it can understand the medical terms like medicine names, procedure names, diseases. Those can be confusing at times if we just see it, let's say, from a normal language perspective. The names are sometimes uh, confusing, right? So in that case, we have the Amazon Transcribe Medical, again a custom transcribe model we can say. Okay, and this is HIPPA compliant. So this term you just remember, it's actually a US federal law which sets some standards on privacy and security of your medical documents. So it's compliant with that. So this term can come in your exam that we want to use a service for transcription, which is compliant with the HIPPA. Okay. So for this services, again, I am saying all you need to remember what this service is used for, and you can come up with question where the service is there. Maybe it's not the answer, but even then, it's there in the question. So you might not get confused if you know what that service is for. One thing to add up here is the Amazon Comprehend Medical is also HIPPA compliant, and it has a feature which is PHI detection. PHI means protected health information. So let's say you have medical reports, and so protected health information means your report, if it goes public, so your details shouldn't be visible there, like your name, your address, your age. Okay. So for that, the Comprehend Medical is having a feature which is the PHI detection. So this is an important term for the exam. There would be some questions attached in the YouTube description related to the topic. Please try them out.